Hello!
Hello.
And welcome to All Around the Board. I'm Darius and this is Jess. We are on episode 2 of the family games. So we're going to play 3 games today. These are all nice and quick games, ones that we really enjoy playing as a family. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1. Let me know what you thought of that. And continue to watch this because we've got 2 more games after this one. We are going to start with Second Chance. This is a simple puzzle game. Really easy concept. Fill up as much of this board as you can. Grab yourself a pen. It's sort of a roll and write, except we're not rolling any die. It's going to be a deck of cards that will come out. So as always, I'll explain how the game works so you guys know where we're at. So to set up, everyone gets a bit of paper and they get a starting shape there. They have to fit this starting shape. One of the squares has to be on the centre space. It doesn't matter which square, but in this instance, the bottom left one I've put as the centre space. Okay, once you've done that, you can shuffle the deck of cards and deal out 2 of them. And just to the side, you can have the reference cards. Now, these just represent how many of what shape are in that deck. So it's a little bit of a memory game as well, because you want to remember what shapes have been and what haven't. Okay, so with that said, we are simply going to keep playing until something happens. And when that happens, we'll point it out and we'll show you how it works. Okay, so Jess has done her starting shape, and I've done my starting shape there. So now we've done that, we're going to take one of these 2 shapes, and we're going to put it into our board. So I'm going to take the 2 piece.
I'm going to take the 1 piece.
And just fill it in just there, because it slots in. Okay? And you've taken the 1. Yep. So then we deal another 2 cards, and we pick, again, one of the shapes, and then we fill it into our grid. So I'm going to take the 3x2, okie dokie. And Jess has decided to fill in her whole shape. I just tend to do lines. You guys can do whatever pattern you would like to do. So we're going to flip these over. I'm going to go for this shape here. Place it nicely around. Oh, look at that. I can't even do lines anymore. Okay, I'm going to place it nice around there. Ready for another 2? So again, we keep playing, and any amount of players can play this. You just keep playing until you can't go anymore, simply. I'm going to go for this shape, fit that in this corner. I'm just going to move my starter card to one side because we don't need that anymore. 3, there you go, that will go just up that side nicely. Remember, it doesn't necessarily mean that taking the larger shape is the best shape. It's all about fitting in what you can as best you can. Okay, so we've got 2 more shapes there. Well, I'd like to add, this is quite a good game to play over Zoom or over Messenger. All you would need is 1 person with the deck of cards. Everybody else just needs a 9x9 grid. Quite often we've played this over Zoom and someone has just simply drawn a 9x9 grid on squared paper. So you can get a little bit creative with it, but it only requires 1 person to have the main deck. Perfect. Right, that shape there is going to fit right in there.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Yeah, mine gets a bit messy after a while. Don't judge. It's only a quick game. It doesn't matter how you fill it in. Just fill it in and it'll be done.
And you can do dots so you don't mess up.
That's correct. So if you're not quite sure, I'll show you what Jess means actually on this next shape. So if I'm not quite sure where to fit it in so that I don't mess up my sheet, say if I want to take this shape, I just do a couple of dots just to make sure, yep, that's the shape I want. And then once I know that's correct, I just fill that in afterwards. Which one are you going to go for, Jess? It's getting so it gets really tricky. The longer you play, the harder it gets. But that's part of the challenge, right? Nice one, Jess. Yeah, that's a good shape. You're right if I deal them while you fill them up. Okay. So here are the next 2. Wow, that's really tricky. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I'll slot that in there. Right, then we'll flip these. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That fits just in there quite nicely.
Daddy, how many 1s have been out?
I think I've only seen the 1, which was our starting one. Why, do you need a couple to fill up some
1,
gaps?
2.
So fingers crossed they don't come out together. Because that happens quite often. You go, right, I just need a single, and before you know it, they come out. Oh, there you go, there's 1. Have you filled in your 1, have you?
Yep.
Okay. So let's flip over the next two. Perfect. I think I'm going to take that corner. Okay, it leaves me with a single there, but we know there's one more to come.
I was waiting for that shape.
Here we go. Ouch, that was nearly me out, but I think I could just about fit that shape in here. Okay, so well done, Jess. Yeah, Jess was using the dot method, so to speak. I'm going to copyright that now. It's called the dot method. Right, I've got to take that corner one.
I'm very lucky.
And you're going for a corner as well, yeah?
I can't fit the other one in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, phew, look at that. There's a single one that's just come out. Well, I'm just hoping there's another two to come out.
Hope
We'll
there's
see.
that.
Okay.
Hope there's that and there's that.
Oh, ouch. That might be me needing a second chance. What about you, Jess?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, so if you get to the point where you can't do either of the shapes, you get dealt a second chance. So Jess,
Your second chance.
that's my second chance.
Here's my second.
And I look at that and I can't do that. Jess got a 3 and she can do it, so she can continue.
How many twos have been in?
And I cannot. So I'm out.
How many twos?
I think 2, but I'm not sure. So I'll just put a little 1 on my board to say that I've passed first. That's for any tiebreakers, but I think Jess is going to beat me on this. So Jess continues playing, but I do not. Can you do either of those? No. So you would get another second chance to try and...
How will I get another second chance?
Because that's what happens. So if you do a second chance and you can fit it in, you get to carry on playing as normal. If you hit this situation again, you get to do the second chance again. So she's just going to deal that. And what shape have we got there? Oh no! So that would be you out. So now we count how many squares.
10.
And I've got 9 gaps. So I won. Woohoo! High five! Right, on to the next game. Okay, welcome to game 2. This one is the World Series of Yahtzee. Now this one's not easy to get a hold of anymore. It was one that I bought from the Entertainer many years ago. It's been played. You can tell our box is a little bit tired. However, our game is still in good condition. So a lot of you might be familiar with the Yahtzee rules. Essentially, you get your die, you roll them, you put some aside, you roll a second time, you put some aside, and then you roll a third time, and then you try and score as much as you can. Now, rather than having a score sheet and you're trying to fill in and get lots of combos on die rolls, you're actually trying to complete these sets that are on the display before your opponent to take them and put them in front. So, for example, I've got 4 6s there, so I could take one of the 4 of a kinds and put it in front of me, and that will get me 25 points. At the end of the game, all of the tokens that you manage to collect will be added together and you see who's got the most points. So all you do is we take this pile, we shuffle them up, and we're going to deal 8 out onto there, and we need to make sure when we do our die rolls that we're trying to claim those tokens there. Now as we play, we're just going to grab them. It's a speed game, so it's essentially 3, 2, 1, go, and we roll. We have our 3 rolls or up to 3 rolls to try and claim what we want. As soon as we claim something, we must stop, and the other player might continue. It's a bit easy with 2 players, but shall we get going? So what we'll do is we'll go 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so immediately I've got 3 3s, but I've got 2 more rolls. If I had a full house, that would have been good. Okay, so I'm going to go for 3 3s, and that's me done. So you're going to roll a third time. Okay, nothing there. Are there 6s on the board? And there's no 3 of anything, no? Okay, so that's the end of that round. We simply fill up any gaps, and we're going to go again. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, got 4s, and third roll, 4 4s, 4 of a kind. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that 4 of a kind there. Right, you ready? So we're going to fill that up. We've got a full house. So that's 2 of one number and 3 of another number. Ready? So we've got, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. On the first roll, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to try and get a 1 or a 6 to get that large straight. Nope, so I get a small straight. And what have you got, Jess?
4 of a kind.
4 of a kind. Well done. Okay, so let's fill that up. So as you can see, this is really quick. This can be played, it can be done with more than 4 players. I know it says 4 players. Just get extra sets of dice and just have a bigger game, really. It's up to you how many players you play. So I've got 2 3s and 2 4s. So I'm going to try and roll this 2 more times to try and get a 3 or a 4. Nope, that's a 5. And that's a 2. So I ended up with nothing. What's Jess going for? It looks like she's building up some 3s over there. Oh, but you got... Hang on, that's a full house. So she's got 3 4s and 2 3s, so that's a full house. 2 of one and 3 of the other. That was pretty lucky that you rolled a triple there, Jess. Okay, now the 3 6s are up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 3
6.
1s. I'm going to try for a Yahtzee. Why not? Nope. And nope.
No.
Nope. Okay, ready to go again? 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 3. Oh, that's 4 of a kind or 3s. So I'll take the 3s there. Whoops. The whole thing moves. It's like a lazy Susan, this thing. You got one more roll, have you? Nope. Okay, so we refill. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, that's a Yahtzee. Boom. Oh, it was just off of camera shot. There we go. So I've got the Yahtzee there.
Yes!
What'd you get? 3 1s, well done. Oh, typical, I just dealt out a full house and just did a full house. Right, ready? Let's go. Okay. 5s, and another 5. Nope, just 3 5s. So what have you got? 2 1s and 2 3s. There's a full house, potentially. If you was to roll that 5, you could... Oh, okay, the small straight, yeah? So this is your second roll. So 2 3 4, there you go.
2, 3, 4.
And if... hold on, you've got one more roll. So you can try and get a 5 to get a large straight. If not, you've got the small straight. So there's nothing to lose at this point. She might as well use their third roll. There you go, there's a 5. So she gets you get a large straight. You get a large straight because that's 5 numbers in a row. So you've got 1 to 5. And that's slightly more points. There we go. So let's have a little refill.
10 more points.
See, it was worth trying, wasn't it? You ready? Let's go. I've got 2 2 2. That is on the board. And 3 3s, full house. What have you got, Jess?
I'm taking that 4.
Oh, there you go. You got. Hang on. You got 2 3. You got 2 3 4 there.
2.
2 3 4. That's almost a small straight. So if you used to roll the other 2, if you get a 1 or a 5, you've got a small straight. There's a 5. So if you try and get a 1 or a 6 on your third roll, you'll get a large straight. If not, you get the small straight. Ah, no, but you do get the small one. So if you take that one, well done. So we'll just fill this up again. As you can tell, it's a really simple game to get going. I really enjoy this one. Considering it's a variation of Yahtzee, it's very good. 3 1s. There are no 1s on the table.
2,
so I'll go for 6s.
No, is there... Yeah,
No.
there's a 2.
And I'll try again.
I need another
Nothing.
2 to get that 10.
Go on, Jess. Oh, have you got one more roll? In fact, you've got 4 2s, but you can only do 3. So there you go. That's for you. If you try and roll over this side, people can see what you're rolling then. Right, let's have a refill. So the last one must be another Yahtzee then. Are you ready? 3 2 1, go. 4 4 4.
5 5.
No 4s. 4 of a kind. Nope. So I'll go 4s. You're going for 5s, are you? Oh, look at that. 5 5.
And I've got another 5, but there's not 4.
There's no Yahtzee, so you might as well take the 3 5s, yeah. Right, there we go. So that's the Yahtzee up. We just need to clear that plinth. It's the first one to clear it is going to end the game. Let's go. 2 2 2. Yep, there are 2s there. And 2 6s. So I'll take the 2s. What have you gone for? What have you got? There are 4s there, Jess. So yeah, you might as well keep those 4s aside.
Give me 3 4s.
Go on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, and if you try one more roll, if you get a 4, because she's got 4 4s now.
Give me a 4, give me a 4, give
Go
me a 4.
on, roll a Yahtzee. You can do it. There it is. Hey, well done. So that's for you.
Okay.
Okay. So it's last knockings now. Whatever we can get, we can get. Let's go. There's 2 4s. No. Yes, third 4. There we go. And I'm going to take that one.
I'm going for the 20.
So we've got a Yahtzee each. Go on, Jess. You can do it. Got 1 6.
No.
No, you need 2 more 6s. Come on. You can do it.
Give me 2 sixes.
Yes, there we go. There's 2 sixes. Your luck is unbelievable. It's great, isn't it? I think I'm going to buy a lottery ticket later. But no, that's illegal. She has to be 16. Right, let's go. Ready for the next round? Go.
You can buy it.
No, and I get one more roll. I'm trying to get 6s because it's the most points. 3 6s, and that's done. Woohoo! So Jess has put hers out in one massive line. Go on. No! You got one more roll, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 2 ones.
2 ones. You can do it. Go! No, okay. Let's start again. So we need 3 ones and a large straight. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Right, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give me 3 ones.
I'm going to try and get a 1 or a 6. That's a 5 and a 2. No, so I've got a small straight. Have you rolled yet?
I've
No.
had 1 roll.
Okay.
That was my second.
Go, go, go.
Actually,
2, 3, 5. I'm going to try and get a 4 and a 1. No. And, oh, there's a 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6. So nothing. Oh, there you go. Jess is going. And then if you keep the 6, Jess. No, if you keep the 6, all you need is a 5.
I had a 6.
You did have a 6, because that'll be 2, 3, 4. You just need a 5, and you've got 2 rolls to do
Give
it.
me a 5, give me 5, give me 5.
No, one more try.
Give me a 5, give me a 5.
There it is. Wow. I can't believe how lucky you've been. There you go, Jess. So there's 1 more card.
And there's going to be a lucky winner.
First one to get 3 ones. Can we do it? 3, 2, 1, go. No 1s on my first roll. 1 on my second roll. And no, 2 1s. Okay, nothing. So roll them again. So this will be your second roll. I got 2 1s in the end. How hard is it to get 3 1s? Seriously. Right, go on, Jess. Just got them. And you got 1 more roll. Not a single one. Go. No, there's 1 of them. There's 2 of them. 3 of them. Jess got it. 3 1s on her 3rd roll. How lucky was that? So now we need to quickly total up our points. Okay, so I've got 240. And then with those makes it 280. So Jess was officially the winner of that one. Well done. Right, on to the next game. Thanks, Jess, that was great. Okay, and on to our last game. We thought we'd save the best till last. It is Rhino Hero Super Battle. So in the last episode you saw Rhino Hero, the small edition. This is the large version this time. Okay, so let's show you how to set up the game. So you get the 3 bases and you put them yellow side up. You can play the red side up if you want, but it's a harder game. So we're going to play it easier and we're going to get those 3, and you can put them however you want, doesn't matter what order. Just get the general supply of tall walls and the short walls next to them. Just pop this token nearby. Each player chooses a character, so I'm going Batquin, and Jess is going for the classic Rhino Hero, of course, is the main character. Pop the blue die to one side, along with the attack die as well, somewhere off to the side. Make sure your monkeys are out. Then you need to give these floors a good old shuffle, a different shape to what you've seen before. And you're going to deal 3 out for the supply, and then deal 3 to each player. So yes, mine are face up, but that's because I'm going to be playing one-handed for this turn, because I want you guys to see the amazing tower that's hopefully going to go as tall as that shelf. We'll see. Oh, hey Jess, how long have you been sat there? Right, okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to play the game and explain everything we're doing as we go. So the first thing we need to do is we need to place a roof. So these yellow dots mean I can put any type of wall I want, and I'm going to start off with 2 tall walls. Obviously you can't do 1 short and 1 tall, because then the floor will not go straight. So I'm going to go ahead and start over here. So I'm going to put a tall wall there and a tall wall here, and then I'm going to go and put this across the top. So if I put a monkey, that means I've also got to hang a monkey on that floor. If the monkey drops, that's not a problem, but if I knock over the tower whilst placing the monkey, then that's fine. Then that's what's risky. I do get to replace the monkey if it keeps falling off, but if I knock over the tower, it's just something to make it really difficult, but I thought I'd get rid of that card early on.
And make sure your elbows and arms are off the table.
Yes, if it's not your go, step away from the table, because you don't want to knock it for your opponent. So once I've done that, I then need to roll the die. So this is how many floors I'm going to go up or not. So there's a -1 and it goes up to 3. So let's have a roll of that. And -1.
So that means you don't go up.
Yeah, I'm already on the floor, so I'm not going to move up a level. Once I've done that, I need to refill up to 3. And they've all got a monkey on. Great. But I'm going to go for the one that's got 2 floors. Now I'll explain why there's yellow and green in a mo, or when it arises. So, Jess's turn now. She can either do what I did, put any size wall on there, or she can do 2 yellow and place on there. But it's up to her what she's going to do. What are you going to do? She's going to put 2 short walls. Yeah, so she's just making sure they're folded really nicely so they stay up. That's a good one. Brilliant. Okay, and then no monkey attack. So now, yep. So now you roll that. So like Jess rightly said, yes, this is floor 1, and this becomes floor 2. Oh look, Jess can go up 1, 2. Okay, and you can go anywhere on that card as long as you're on second floor.
Does that mean I get this?
You do, yes. So you are the highest player. So how this works is if you hold that and anybody else knocks over the tower, then the person holding the middle is the winner. If you're holding the middle and you knock the tower down, then everybody else wins. In this case, we're only playing 2 players. So Jess, yes, you rightfully get that token. Okay, so then it's back to... Oh, no, you get another card, so choose one.
I'm going to take...
You can take one off the top if you want as well, but she's gone for that one. Oh, look, there you go. It wouldn't have been any different. Yeah. Okay, so on to my go then. So I'm going to show you something you can do. Taking a short wall and a tall wall. I can place the tall wall here. And I can place the short wall here. As long as roofs are not touching, you'll notice that it goes to the same height. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this here. And once I've done that, I roll my die. There's no monkey attack there. Roll, see what I get. Nothing. So I'm not moving again. Cool. Then I need to take a card. I'm going to take one off the top. Ah, monkey attack again. Right, on to Jess's turn.
So, I'm going to take these.
Okay, so 2 tall walls. Where are they going to go? Okay, so they're just going over there. Brilliant. Right, and then you get to place a floor. Whoops. Okay. Oh, you've got to hang a monkey. So take your monkey token. If you run out of monkey tokens, you just find the lowest monkey and move it up the ladder. Or up the tower, shall I say. It's not a ladder. Cool. See how many floors you go up or down. Even though she's at the top, it might be that she rolls a -1. Give it a roll. Yep. And what's that? That is a -1, so she has to move down a level. Right, that's good. That gives me a little bit of a chance.
But I'm still
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get 2 walls. 2 tall walls. And I have to try and fold them. One-handed is very difficult. So I'm going to place 1 here. And 1 over this side. And I'm going to go and do this. Right, another monkey on there, so I have to hang him on. I'll go. Okay, is he still there? Yes, he is. Brilliant. Okay, and then I roll the die, which is over here. Let me give that a roll. 2. Yes. So I go up past Jess. So I'm going to go 1, and I'll go 2 to the side. I can reach quite easily. Thanks for the medal, Jess. I probably won't hold that for very much longer. I get a new card. Yes, that's better. No monkey attack. Phew. Right, Jessie, up to you.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you forgot to get a card. Oops.
I'm going to do...
There's not much room on the floor, so it might be that she's got to make... Now, you can place just 1 wall, but then it's really risky for balancing. You have got a green here and a green here, Jess, so you could go across there.
Yeah.
It's really kind of looking at what your options are. Unfortunately, we've covered that small wall. You could put a short wall in there and then put a tower across, but again, that's really risky because you might knock over the whole tower doing that. Okay, so just going 1 green there. Oops! 1 green on there.
1 green. 1 green.
And as long as it's touching that area, if that's too short, too wide, she can move in closer. But is that enough? Yeah, there we go, perfect. And then just going to pop that straight across. No monkey attack, so just roll to see if you move up any levels. That's really good, isn't it? Right, roll.
Yeah, but there's a...
Oh yeah, so can you roll the dice, see how many floors you go up?
3.
3? What?
1,
So,
2,
3. Yes, so you're right up the top. And like I said, I didn't hold that for very long, did I?
Give it to me.
I was going to try and make a knock over the tower. Right, that means it's on to me. Don't forget a card, Jess, so you get another card.
I'm going to take off the top.
Yeah.
Can we move the box?
Cool. Yeah, we can move it just over there. I thought it was a nice backdrop, you see. Okay, so what do I want to do? There isn't much to do. Oh, actually, yes, there is. I see something. So, as the tower gets taller, you start to run out of options unless you look really, really closely and notice there's one yellow there and one green here, which comes to the same level. I'm going to make it a little bit easier for Jess because I want the tower to be bigger. I'm going to go for 2 yellow there. Can I have the blue die, please? Thank you very much. And now I'm going to see how many levels. So now we've got 1, 2, 3. I need 3 to get above. -1. Oh wow. So I'm going to go from here and move to this level here.
You mean 5?
Rubbish. No, I meant from where I needed to move up. To get above you I needed 3. And I rolled a -1. Of course I did. Right, then I need a new card. I'm just going to take one wild off the top. I just don't want the monkeys. I know I'm going to knock over the tower if I take them. Right, on to you then, Jess.
Okay.
So what are you going to do? You've got 2 tall walls there.
I'm
got
going
one
to take
tall wall.
this one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take these 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Oh, you nearly knocked over the whole tower. Just from the supply. Right, go ahead and chuck that up there if you can. It's getting wobbly. Right, and then get yourself a card if you can. Is that going across the top? What have we got? Oh wow. Right, then roll the die, see how far you go up or down.
3.
3. So you go up.
go up 2. Then.
Yep, so you go up as far as you can.
1,
2. No worries. Oh, that was risky. You sure you want to put it there?
Yeah.
Alright then, so I'm going to do something really nasty then.
No.
I'm going to encase him with walls. Because she's gone specifically between the 2 walls.
Oh, no.
Thought you might, yeah, squidge him over a bit. There you go, that's a bit fairer, isn't it? So I'm going to go 1 there. And this is very hard to do with just one hand. 2 there, it's very tall.
I'm
And
going to start standing on my chair.
place this one. Just on
I'm
the,
definitely going to start
just on the top.
standing on my chair.
There we go. So we've got, as you can see, a huge tower. It's created. In fact, it's so tall that you're getting reflection off of my light. That's how tall it is now.
And I'm having to stand on a chair.
And Jess is going to have to stand up to reach. Okay, so I need to roll the blue die to see how many places I go up. Here you go. Wait for the -1. Oh no, just 1. So I go back up to where I was. Okay, on to you then, Jess.
I feel like you're down there and up there.
Okay, so you've got a single yellow up the top here. There's a single yellow there, a single yellow there. And there's not much room down here. Oh, there you go. There's a single green. It's all single walls. Have you only got 2 cards there?
I've got monkey. Oh.
Oh yeah, you should have another card. Yeah.
All 3 of them are monkeys.
All 3 of them are monkeys. Okay, so I think I'm at the point where I need to stand up as well because this is getting really tall now. Good stuff. Right, grab yourself a monkey. There you go. Wow. Right, roll the dice, see if you can move up. Because she's as tall as she can get right there.
1.
And number 1. God, that's wobbling like a good one, isn't it? Right, don't forget a card, and then it's on to my go. Oh, in fact, I need a card. Right, go on, Jess. Here you go. There's one for you. Right. Well, it's going to be 2 green, isn't it? Watch this. Watch this knockover. Because I'm doing this left-handed.
Knock it over. over.
That's really helping, Jess. Okay, since you've been so mean, I think I'm going to put that on the top there. No, 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 no! Well done. Woohoo! Wow, what a disaster. All that time building up to nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for joining us on the Family Zone. And Jess is saying goodbye, and I'm also saying goodbye. Don't forget the salute and out.